Hi, today I'm going to talk about the introduction of irregular words. When we introduce a new word that's irregular in spelling to our students, it's important to talk about what's expected and what is unexpected in that word. So I've created a little activity sheet here that we can use with our students to work through that process and introduction of the irregular word. So the first thing we want to talk about is how many sounds or phonemes do we hear in that word. And then we're going to look at what letters are expected and what letters are unexpected in that word. So I'm going to use the word was as an example. So you'll have your counters laid out here. I use these little red hearts as we refer to our irregular words as red words. So I'd say our word today is was. And then the student is going to push up a counter for each phoneme they hear in that word into the Elkonin box here. So they would go z, was. We heard 3 sounds or 3 phonemes. Then I kind of push these down, and I'm going to use a black and a red. You can certainly use whatever colors you like. I like to use 2 different ones to distinguish what's expected, what's unexpected. So the first sound we heard was w. What do we expect? A W, and it is a W. I'm going to do that one in black. W, what do we expect here? Most students are going to say U. This letter is an A. That's unexpected. So I'm going to do that in red. Z. What are they going to say they expect to hear it? See there? A Z. And it is an S. So that is another unexpected letter for us. Here's how we spell was. Then you can go down here and actually write that word. You can write it in red or in black, and then continue on with your normal process of helping the student commit that word to memory. So these are intended to introduce that irregular word and then help students work through the letters that are expected versus unexpected. If you'd like to continue watching, I'm going to model one more word for you. So if I were teaching the word what to my student, first we're going to check how many sounds or phonemes we hear. So I'm going to push them into the Elkonin boxes. W, t. I heard 3 sounds. Now we're going to talk about the spelling of that word. Our first sound was w. What do students expect? Typically just a W. So I'm going to do the W in black, and I'm going to put that H in red because we don't really hear the H in that word what, right? W, what do we expect here? A U. It is an A. That's an unexpected letter. W, t. And we're going to put our T here. That is expected. And then we could come down and rewrite that whole word. You can write it in red. You can write it in black. You can write it in pencil. So I've created 2 different sheets for you. One has 5 Elkonin boxes, and then we have one with 10 Elkonin boxes for those older students that are working on bigger words. We're making both of these free in our TPT store for you. So I hope you find them helpful. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. Thanks. Happy Friday.